Hello guys, my name is Chloe and this is my first video all about uni, my law degree and everything else that comes with it. So I thought the first thing that I'd do is probably do a little video on advice for people coming to uni for the first time, or specifically studying law, because that's what I studied. I wish that people would have told me all of this stuff when I first started university and chose law as a degree. Okay, so thing one, law is so much reading. Like, I think university is reading anyway, but specifically law is so much. Like, I'll just show you an example because I might swell.
3 hours later.
Okay, so one of my first semester modules is contract law, which I've just finished and I get my results for in 10 days, which I'm probably gonna open on this, even though it's probably gonna be bad because I feel like my exam went awful, but we'll see. Anyway, this is the textbook. Not too bad. And then this coincides with the textbook is the case book. And then on top of that, you have to actually read cases and judgments, which are like pages and pages long, and they're quite hard to understand. You have to read them a few times, but we do it anyway because we want to be a lawyer. This is what we've chosen to do. But yeah, it is so much work and so much reading. I feel like I've said reading so much that like it's not a word anymore. The second thing is first year does count. It doesn't actually count towards your final year of your degree, obviously, as everyone's first year doesn't count, but it does count for something. In first year, like, unless you've studied law at A-level, which I never had, you learn the foundation of everything. So if you're going into second year not having a clue about that foundation, it's not going to go well. Everything just ties in together and you need that knowledge. Like, you need to just get to grips with like the cases and stuff early on. So what I'd say is do try, because it is a hard degree and you don't want to be behind, but it's uni, so you're constantly behind. It counts for work experience. If you want to do work experience in second year, I know a lot of places ask you what your first year grades were. So if you're just scraping by with passes, you're probably gonna be fighting off a lot of people. So you need to make sure that you stand out and you have good grades to back you up with that. The third piece of advice that I've got for university, this ties into university anyway, and also studying a law degree, is join your law society, or just join a society. My university's law society is the best thing ever. Like, it just boosts your confidence so much. You know that people who've got similar interests to you will talk to you about things, and it's just really, really good. The next piece of advice I have for any future law students, mooting, which is like the weirdest word I ever heard in my life. I didn't know what it was until like my final year of school. Mooting is essentially acting like a barrister. You get a court bundle, and or you make it yourself, depends on the type of competition you do, and you have to give your case to the court. Even if you want to go down the solicitor route, I recommend doing it. It's just so important and vital, and why not go to an open day where you try and do like a mini moot competition. Do it. I have a competition next week and I've never done a competition before in my entire life, and I'm so scared, but I just know that it's just a good experience to have. Also specific to my university, there's negotiation competition. Negotiation is essentially where two solicitors sit down and, I don't want to sound like I'm being obvious, but negotiate what their client wants, and it's so good because that is actually what you do day to day as a solicitor. Most of the time you don't end up in court, especially in civil law, so to just get that practice in early. And first year is the best year to do it because then you've got it behind you and you don't need to worry about it. Point number 5. The next piece of advice is meet and know your tutors. Like, I go to a fairly small university. There's probably about 100 people maximum in my lectures. You've really got the opportunity to just go and speak to some of your tutors, and it's so much easier to just knock on their office and be like, I need help, and it's just so good to know them. You know, some of them are amazing and they'll give you so much advice, and they're tutors because they want to help you. Like, they've had careers in this industry, they know what they're talking about, they will help you, and as long as you are passionate, so if you go and speak to them and build up a rapport with them, then you're going to be fine. The final and last piece of advice studying a degree / law degree is work experience and networking. I think the two scariest words when studying a law degree is work experience. It is the golden chalice of a law degree. You need work experience. I personally haven't got any. It's just a really good thing to do. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe down below, hit share. I'll probably be back with more interesting videos about my life as a law student or my life in university in general. If there's anything you want to ask me, give me a message and I will help the best I can, and see you soon.